don't know why it's overlapping so bad. There we go. I don't want it to snap. I don't like snapping. But I didn't realize that it can move it for other ones too. So I kind of wanted to offset it, but that was before I added like that text over on the side. But we could just do this, I guess. Whatever. Whatever, man. I don't care. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm about to switch over soon in a second. But I just want to. This was just irking me. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Why is it going that. No. Oh, that's because that's. Okay, fuck it. I can't see shit, dude. These, it'll work for now. What's up, everybody? Hi, 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 hi. I'm just kind of picking up where I left off yesterday. It is 7:30, 7:31. Let me kill this studio mode here. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope I don't know, man. I slept like shit again yesterday, and let me take this down for a second. Um, I'll get into it when I start drawing, but um, I started messing around with like old artwork, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make some merch and shit. So I kind of started making some merch. Let me see if it's if I still have. All right, let's go here really quick. Let's go to my stuff. Let's go to my link tree. Okay, if you go to cluepack.com, it's my link tree. Go here to merch, and it's a work in progress. Just taking old art, and this is a PDF. It's a sketchbook. Uh, it's downloadable, but it's a combination of two sketchbooks that I'm no longer gonna reprint. So I don't know how many I have left. I probably don't have many at all. But these are old sketchbooks. One from 2004 and one was in 2010. And so I just kind of combined them into a single thing. So I think you could buy them here. I don't know. I'm messing around. So this is all just trial and error for me. Um, Look at this guy. He likes the shirt. He's like, yep, your style is played the fuck out. But it's not showing the back, so I gotta mess with it some more. And oh, it's one here. Oh, there it is. Fuck it. I didn't need to do that. There we go. And then I mean, hopefully this starts making sense. You can see it in the description, in the stream description, in the title. Uh, the back is just this cluepock.com. But I'm just like scraping stuff together at the moment, and hopefully, once things kind of like level out, work is just work is work. So work has been kind of heavy. Just a lot of stuff to do, which is good. It's good to be busy. It's good to you know have a job. Last year was kind of rough, no job. So this year, it's not rough. I don't know. Where does this show up on Twitter? Where does my live shit show up? Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's like right on my homepage. I'm also like, this was all like spontaneous. I wasn't planning on doing this on Sunday. This is a Monday thing that started, and now like I can't even sleep at night because I'm kind of excited about it. It's like some kind of a cool direction. Um, but, you can go to the Twitter page too. You could see, hey, Inception again, like yesterday. But um, I'm on Twitch. Let's see if I'm on YouTube. I think so. Let's make sure that this is showing. Looks like it. Yep. Cool. Uh-oh, and there's Herman. Hang on, let me close some windows. Meta. Let's see how this looks on. Oh, I can see. No, that's old. That's from yesterday, I believe. Oh no, here we go. This is today. All right. Where are you, Herman? Uh-oh. Hang on, give me a second. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, where is it? Where'd you put? There it is. Okay. Go get it. Go get it. Uh-oh. Knocking shit over. But for anybody that's checking in, like, Oh, and this is PD's like dope ass Run to Jules shirt. Because you got to go to Jules. You got to get some orange juice or some last minute, um, you know, uh, Hungry Man fried chicken meal with mashed potatoes and corn. Um, and you get that at the Jules. All right. So I'm still kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago or something. Even like, yeah, maybe between like 2012, 2012, 2013 to like maybe 2016, 2017 is like, I was just, oh no, Herman, get off the table. All right, you guys, I'm sorry. But occasionally Herman's gonna get his ball stuck somewhere, his little tennis ball that he's obsessed with, and I gotta get it. This thing right here. This, well, there's many in this house. Oh, good catch, bud. Um, and so right now I'm just kind of warming up. I do want to do eventually, start working on like comic stuff and such. And I know I'm dawdling right now. Check this out. This is a cool promo shit that I'll post maybe later this week or tomorrow or next time. I figured these things will be a little fun to just kind of share on the socials. It's a little vague. It doesn't say what it is. And again, it takes you to the link tree. So I don't know, as the time goes on, like the last 3 days, I know I'm like spending like bullshitting and dawdling and whatnot, but this is again like a very very spontaneous like last minute thing. I wasn't expecting to do it, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. And I tried the little restream thing, Restream.io, so I can stream to multiple places. This is kind of cool too. This was gonna be a promo, um, just for my website, but I think I could use it as a promo for this eventually. I just don't know. I think I want to do a little crowd scene or something. I don't know. This is very early, a very early sketch. Wasn't there some other stuff I was? There's some, and I want to do some like, Gabby pages. Maybe not this week. I'll show you these Gabby pages. Maybe once I start kind of like getting this thing up and running, and I'm not like, I can spend, the majority of the hour and a half drawing instead of, explaining things or showing old stuff or whatever. But I figure right now, um, you know, because I do want to get merch going, and then I want to get blog posts going and all that stuff. So I figure, the Patreon stuff is sub, the merch is has to be sold, and so like this stuff is just the place where everybody can just kind of hopefully come by, check out the art, and see it in progress. And maybe the next week it'll be up on the Shopify page. You know, um, I don't know. I'm just trying to put stuff on there. Hopefully somebody will like some of it. I don't know. People would always ask for like merch and shirts, and like I never have any. Um, not doing that. Not doing that. Doing that. And I want to make this into an emote. It's an older picture. I think it's one of the first like iPhone cutout joints, like when you hold down on a picture and it cuts out. Yeah. Well, you guys saw this one on the store, and then but here's your stylus played out. Here's another promo joint too. You know, so these are like some diary comics that are on the Patreon. I haven't done them in a couple weeks, but I mean I have a couple that I haven't posted, but I haven't. I kind of want to pick that back up and do these every day again. They're pretty fun and simple, even though they don't seem fun. They seem kind of gloomy and shit. But it's very cathartic. It's very cool to just get something down and then just put it out. It's like, okay, it's done. It's done. It's done. You know. again, like, oh, there's Herman. Herman, you gotta stop that, dude. Where is it? Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Come on, let's go. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, yeah. So essentially, I guess this is life with me. It's what it is. Um, but I'm slowly like trying to just shake off the whole like stiffness of character design and just design work in general. I mean, you can still see it here because these characters aren't very posed, but right now I just want to get something done, you know. Maybe I'll work on this one because it's pretty simple and I can do it pretty quickly. So let's see. So let's do rampant. Let's group them, we'll call it. And so I started working on these like yesterday and the day before yesterday, just kind of screwing around. Um, I'm trying, again, see, this was the original intent, and then last night I was like, you know what, man, I'll just do some quickies. That's why I was just kind of slapping together, some artwork and rearranging it and adding some filters or doing whatnot. Um, because there's another version of this one, which is on my website, and it's a header. Uh-oh, not there. We want to go. Why does it smell like pozole in here? I don't have pozole. Oh, because I was eating tacos, and I still think I have like the lime and stuff on my hands, like all the good flavor shit, tortilla smells and shit on my hands. And so I'm just over here like, why does it smell like pozole? Hang on, buddy. Nope. Oh, what the heck? Okay. No, no, no. Why are we here? Okay. The new bridge is very. They kind of like move things around Adobe Bridge, and and I don't know. I don't like it. I don't mind the content tabs. I don't mind there being tabs, but I don't like that you can't detach windows and get like the full. Like if you detach a tab, it'll just turn into this. Yeah. See, it'll just turn into this, right? There's no extra stuff that displays, which I guess makes it okay to like show you some of this stuff, but I don't know. I'd rather keep it on the safe side. I don't want to accidentally like reveal an NDA shit, because there's a stray file in one of these folders. So I'd rather do it off screen, and that way it's like I don't risk it. But man, I've been just trying to do header, like website headers. Oh come on, man. Okay, that's why I gotta see. This is just not a fun. It's just not so cool. Adobe, you screwed the pooch on that one. I'm sorry. Sorry guys. No offense. No offense, puppies. It's just a term. Where's the idea? There we go. This guy here. And so like this is on my website right now. Let me make sure I pin that thing too. Mm, I know I keep smelling like Mexican food. All right, sorry. I hate when it does that. Uh, this one. Uh-oh. Nope, this is the wrong crap. Anyways, here's the other version. So I just kind of took this again and like just kind of squashed it a bit to make it a little more shareable. And I think this is basically what I'm gonna do with everything from here on out. If you want to see like the unaltered artwork, where's that other? There we go. If you want to see unaltered artwork, it's gonna be on the Patreon or on the merch. Everything else, or on the stream. So stream, merch, Patreon are gonna be the three spots. I might do a little bit here and there, but as far as the bulk of what I want to shoot for is those three. And I guess with social media, I was just gonna use that. Maybe give like some cropped versions of this artwork, so it's not the full thing. And if you want to see the full thing, you know where to go. Um, you know, because like earlier this year, but the thing is like with this here, it's like I didn't want to use these fonts. I was kind of just using it as a placeholder, but I just kind of threw it up for the time being just to get, you know, some work and stuff. But um, you know, same thing is like I was just taking old artwork, rearranging it and placing like some kind of filter. So, you know, I think what I'm gonna do, let's do this guy, or should we do her, man? Fuck. I think he's a little quicker, so maybe I can get something to like close to finish by the end of this. Um, okay. She probably just start going into color, right? Because we can just take this. You know, it doesn't have to be like we're not living in the 2000s and the 90s where everything has to be clean, vector looking artwork. Although I like that too, don't get me wrong. But, you know, why not just kind of mess around a little bit in Photoshop and now let like web browsers and stuff kind of accommodate this a little better. Um, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a flat for this. Flat layer. I don't know exactly how, you know, because this isn't really for anything other than just the website or just for the fuck of it, just to kind of you know, dust off cobwebs and stuff and eventually kind of head into more like stuff that will be seen and will be done. Um, you know, I'll just go this route. Just do it in Photoshop. You know, and I got the other character. I got Gabby and Claw and Aiden and all these characters here just more as a point of reference. You know, I'm kind of trying to stick to some, you know, some kind of cohesive style maybe. I don't know. It's weird when you draw for like other people and you know, and it's not in a natural style. Well, at least it's weird for me. Um, oh, shoot. And you know, so when I go back into doing my own work, I'm trying to like, I'm finding myself like either getting caught up or being resistant to just like a lot of workflows and stuff like that from, you know, um, either freelance or full-time jobs. And so, you know, right now I think I'm just trying to get this, trying to build some kind of momentum so I can get back to like doing pages and I'm not like, you know, completely just burnt out, you know. My whole route is just like just slow, small and consistently, you know. If I can just, you know, even if an hour and a half a day of working on some of my own shit on stream, I'm down, you know. It's enough I think to kind of keep the creative juices from getting too stagnant, you know. And then hopefully too, like I can, you know, you're watching it get done, I can just flip it and turn it into a t-shirt. Oh, cool, you got a hot photo on YouTube, dog. You got a YouTube comment about a hot photo. It's pretty cool, man. So yeah, I got no real big plans for what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of, you know, maybe in a year, maybe 2 years from now, 3 years from now, there'll be a lot more. Um, I'll have a lot more stuff in the stack, and it's not going to be some kind of thing where it's like I'm under NDA for this stuff, or um, you know, the other companies shopping around for shit, whatever. It's like it's just gonna be very simple. You get to see it. If it's on a shirt, cool. If I make a $2 off of it, I make $0 off of it, doesn't matter. You know. Um, okay. I'm gonna start breaking these up into flats or into shapes. I always keep like a copy of at least the flats, right? And I start working on other copy because something's bound to happen where like You know, so once I break these down too, I'll probably duplicate the layer so I have two copies of just a crisp flat layer, because a lot of times, like, I know I do this a lot, is I'll accidentally work on the wrong layer, and when you're on a flat layer and you're working on it with a brush or a gradient or something, it just kind of screws it all up. So um but I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too production brain again, you know. Okay, wait, here too. Okay, so what color should we make this hoodie? I want to go like, or should we go like a neon green? Let's fuck around, man. I don't know. We're just gonna mess around right now. Or should we go like just, I'm kind of thinking of like backpack type shit, you know what I mean? Like, he's just like this. Yeah, something like that. And then, I'll fuck around with it. Let's just start breaking out the shape. So what I do first is I try to start with like the biggest shapes and then just start cutting those up into smaller and smaller. And it's kind of easier to flat than if you just kind of select this shape and then kind of select this shape. So I start with the big overall shape around, and then from that I'll start breaking down to like smaller and smaller bits. What am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. Uh, we'll go there. Just gonna go with the basics for now, and then from that I don't know. I think these should just be. They're not. They're not. They are not the superstars. They're not superstars. And we'll just do this for the time being, and then I think the hat should be red, maybe. Another thing that's fun is like playing with some like masks and hue saturation filters and the like. But yeah, this is still kind of character designing, not very illustration-ish. Oh, come on. All right, let's see. But he's got to stick out, you know, he's got to be catching, I think, for this guy. So, you know, here's kind of where I go into, and I just kind of go into adjustments, hue saturation. I can just kind of play with the sliders, you know. What if he's got a red hoodie? Let's see how I. Oh wait, we're in here. Oh, you know what? No, 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 no. That's not gonna do that. Go this route. Is it too much Elliot ET? Okay, if we do that, then I think we gotta go the reverse for that hat. Then we gotta go here, and it's gotta be a little cooler, I believe. Oop, nope, 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 nope. There we go. I think that's better. Um, maybe you should have two different. I don't know. No, I think that's simple. That's simple enough. His hands are inside of his pocket too. What we could do here's shoot. Okay, there's the one. doing tricks with layers. And then what I would do in this color layer here, just go like a darker red maybe. It might not be enough, like, you can go this way, I think. I gotta get the boys to make an appearance at some point too. His name is Rampant. So like, I'm gonna type it. I don't know what his first name is, but this is what it says on my file. How you doing today, Melanie? Good to see you again. So I'm still working on just kind of like promotional type stuff, just to kind of post around. Something that's not going to take too much time to do, and it's not too involved, and yet I can kind of just oh, come on. You know, something I could share, but it's not something that's not a sketch either, because sometimes like the quick stuff that I could um do is usually like sketches or something. No, his kind of like his mouth being off to the side a bit. I think that works. Hmm. Oh, you did? What did you get? You had anything fun? I gotta go. I got there's one nearby here. I haven't been in a little while. Um, there's one like really close by. Okay, cool. For Magic or for another card game? I've been trying to get into online or like digital card games, like video games, as opposed to like actual cards. Oh, nice Pokemon. Yeah, I haven't collected cards in a while, but I've been trying to like start like I've been kind of just playing like some online ones, which um I've been playing like Slay the Spire, which is fun, and Inscription. Just trying to get some more or less like mellow games, and that's. Oh wait, that's right. It's on the. Damn it. This is why I do it on a new layer. So I can just put that there. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh shit, that's right. I keep forgetting. I have a different. Oh, you play online too? See, I've never played it. I know people that have played it, but I kind of missed out on the Pokemon thing. And then like everybody went crazy when like, yeah, see those things do get, like everything gets expensive though. So I'm like, that's why I'm trying to be like, okay, buy less stuff and trying to just focus on just making stuff, whether free or not. It just kind of, I don't know, it's more productive for me. I haven't played Magic in forever. And I tried to I downloaded the app, but I haven't gotten into it yet for Magic, the Gathering online or whatever. But it seems like it might be a big oh, that's awesome. My niece and nephew just got D&D, I believe. Like I know they were asking their mom for it. Um hmm. Maybe I can make let's go a little different with these pants. Uh-oh. I kind of like purple pants actually. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit. Yeah, man, there's a ton. Decorum by Jonathan Hickman and Mike Huddleston. Any Jim Mahfood books. Devil's Due books, Mercy Sparks, such like that. Those are Chicago. That's a Chicago book, so you know, check out Mercy Sparks. Um, and Simon Hanselman. So there's a book called Meg, Mog, and Owl. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This one is one of my favorites to come out recently. Up close. It's called Megahex. It's really cool stuff. Hmm. Uh-oh. I gotta throw Herman's ball. Okay. Go get it. Oh, almost. There's a lot of great comics out, you know. Um, I haven't really been keeping up with a whole lot in recent years, but I've been kind of getting back into it, um, little by little. Um, but I don't know, sometimes, especially lately, I've just been more like short on attention span. So like even movies, sometimes I'll watch like a half hour at a time or like half at a time. Just kind of like looking at a screen all day for work, we just kind of sometimes I get bugged out, you know. Even doing this stuff that I just want to do for fun. Um, let's see what we could do here. I'm gonna do those cuffs. I think I might go lighter. Seeks revenge with a sickle. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, there's one. Was it Johnny the Homicidal Maniac? That was kind of big. That guy. He streams too. He's on Twitch. Jonah Vasquez, and he did a cartoon called Invader Zim. Nickelodeon. Oh my goodness. Herman's so demanding. See, this is his tennis ball. It's all beat up. He's got like 1,000 of them. Look at it. We better come back and get it. Goodness. So what can I do? Oh, hang on. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Hang on. Got it? He's a very demanding kid. All right. I could do this also. Mm-mm. Sorry, I'm burpy. I scarfed down tacos earlier. They're delicious. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. But if you think of it, let me know. Like if it suddenly comes to you. Or you know what, I'll do the same too. If it's just like, oh wait, this might be the comic. This might be it. You know what, I don't know why I'm doing that. It's kind of tedious. I do a lot of tedious stuff. Sometimes it's just to kind of like space out for a minute while I just figure out like any next moves or whatever. I just kind of dawdle just a little bit just to kind of, oh no. Actually, you know what? Okay. I'll try this again. Oh, I know. No, not that's not why. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I used brush instead of could be it. Pencil. Why I left all these little turds around. Oh man. Here we go. Just erase that. It's kind of fun. This is kind of quick. So it's only 8 o'clock. I'm just like, all right. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll be able to do her then. What's her name again? I have. What did I name her? Uh-oh. Oh, this is her name, right? Yep. Stasis IO. That's her name. I'm gonna group that. I jump around a lot, even between files and such. Herman, buddy, don't eat it. Don't eat that stuff off your tennis ball, buddy. Bring it. Bring it here. There's Spanky. He's about to start some shit. He's about to start talking shit. So her name is Ingrid something. Ingrid Wilmette. And they're gonna form a group. Man, I think I should go like blue for the lips. Or like green, kind of like a, or maybe even like this. Spanky. Buddy boy. Actually, and I'm doing this all wrong. I should be here. This is how you really do it. I'm not even listening to music right now. I kind of have it like coming out of my headphones a little bit. You probably, the mic might be picking it up, but again, still trying to settle into a groove with this stream thing. All right, let's see. You know, I just go big shapes, big shapes, big shapes, try to get down as quickly as possible, and then and since, you know, if this was a cleaner line, I might be able to do some little tricks and stuff to kind of fill it a little quicker, but this is not a very clean line. I use a variety of techniques to do the same thing because, I don't know, maybe sometimes I think it just kind of switches it up. You know, maybe just to break some patterns. This is a Spotify like algorithm playlist too, I think. But I'm like, I'll throw it on. It's mellow. It's got some good stuff. Spotify's got a decent algorithm. As much as I hate to admit it, this algorithm shit is crazy, but I don't know, man. Like they're always like my Discover Weekly's got a lot of good shit in it every week. Some of it I'm already familiar with, but a lot of new stuff too. It's like pretty awesome. Scary actually. Living in the algorithm AI age. Oh, David Matt Kabuki. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty big. He's done a lot of stuff. I think he was doing stuff for the Daredevil show at Netflix. I think he was doing some art for that. And I know David Mack's still around. He does a lot of shit. Um, yeah, Kabuki. He was out of Detroit, I believe. I think, or like Michigan somewhere. So he was like at all the Midwest things. It was kind of a local thing. I think he's out here too. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I haven't been to a convention in forever. Since like 2014, I think is the last convention I went to. Outside of like, I went to like Designer Con once, like 6 years ago. I think that's about it. Hey Herman, what you got there? Are you eating your tennis ball? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a little after show tonight either. I'm a little exhausted. I didn't sleep well last night again. No big reason, nothing bad, or just kind of, I don't know. I like put on a book or a podcast and then I've just been ending up listening to it instead of falling asleep like I usually do. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there just yet, but The beauty of Photoshop is I can just always go back and work in this stuff and fix it, you know, or clean it up later. You know, this is kind of like, I think I'm kind of just inking in reverse here, like on top of color. Probably what I'm gonna do. What playlist is playing? What is Chill Mix? Huh. Interesting. All right. Um. So what are we gonna do here? Yeah, it's probably easier before I start breaking down colors. So let's multiply that. We'll do this here. Then I'm just gonna go in with. I don't know what kind of line I want though. Do I want a clean line? What's his line? Oh, I think it's this. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we'll just go with this for now. It's like a favorite of mine. Made some fun brushes. Well, I didn't really make the brushes. I kind of like tweaked, you know, some basic brushes um, to kind of get some cool effects and shit. I was getting some like marker type effects, which is pretty awesome. Oh, there's a Star Wars Celebration was in Chicago. That's pretty awesome. I thought they had those in like Florida or something. That's pretty cool. I've never been to one. They had to be fun. Oh, here we go. Here's Spanky. He's getting ready, man. He doesn't fuck around sometimes, you know. Okay, let's see what we got here. Hmm. I want to do an ear. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because her hat, she's got one of these like this is what she's got going on here. All right, so it's like a floppy hat, right? Floppy striped hat. But instead of like a brim like this, it's got one like a baseball hat. Like I don't know, they probably already have those anyways. I'm just not making shit up, but that's kind of what I'm going for right there. No, Captain Underpants is a crazy process because and I can't really like show any of that stuff really, like especially not the process, but you know, we were working off of gray tone artwork, right? That was all flat on one layer. So I had to like kind of essentially go into the original artwork and just cut it all out. So I would just, you know, if it was like, you know, like they see there was like a wash in here kind of and it's gray, you know, you can't really color that. You can't really, and if you color underneath it, it's just gonna get super gray. So what I had to do, like go in there and just erase it all. Just find some kind of way to just erase it. And so there was a lot of erasing and a lot just to kind of get a solid outline. And then after that was, you know, I'd go and then I'd do the colors. So, um, then that's for the books, not for the show. The show is different. But well, I mean, the thing about it is like, you know, those books, especially, I mean, it wasn't like that for Dogman, you know, because Dogman's newer, so there's an actual like process for that. Um, it, you know, it took a few years to get it down too, but it's a good process. Um, but it's a completely different one than Captain Underpants. Um, yeah, there's a lot of time went into cutting stuff out. Whatever though, I mean, I think, you know, I mean, they're all in color now. I didn't really have much involvement directly with 7 through 12 on that, you know, because at that point, you know, I was kind of going, oh, for real? That's awesome. Thank you. There's a newer show that's awesome too that's got a lot of the same crew that we had. on Turtles. It's called Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there's a lot of people from our crew that work on that. Um, when that started coming out, I was already like deep in the Captain Underpants Netflix show. But it's really dope. It's like amazing animation on that, and it's not, it's all 2D stuff. This is just more of my own process, really. And this isn't even, I mean, I don't know. It depends on really what it is, because there's a lot of different ways to do things. And I'm still trying to find, I mean, another thing that I'm kind of trying to do here is, um, like simplify a process and not get too involved, because I tend to just go in there and like spend hours and hours and hours for basic stuff. Like you see what I'm doing now, like I'm drawing these lines over and over until I got one that I like. But I'm glad your son likes that. It was a fun show. It was a fun show to work on. Um, almost went the full series, but I kind of started getting a little burnt out, and so I was doing both this and Captain Underpants and Dogman. I mean, not this. I was doing Turtles, Dogman, and Captain Underpants, and I was just done. Like I was spent. But I mean, Dogman's doing well. Uh, there's spin-offs. There's the Cat Kid spin-off. Which is fun too. There's like four of those. There's 11 Dogman books, 12 Captain Underpants books. Um, which I've done six of. So I've done 10 Dogman books, uh, four Cat Kid books, six Captain Underpants books, and one Goosebumps book, and Magic Pickle for Scholastic. So all colors, all coloring. So Scholastic's awesome. Like they're really, really cool people, and I mean they do great stuff too. Like their work is just amazing. They got Babysitters Club, all the Raina books, Smile, Ghosts, Sisters, a bunch of stuff. Um, I mean, I think they're really influential on getting kids to read comics and graphic novels and stuff. Um, and they do good work. Like there's a reason why I think Pilkey's selling so great, and it's because he knows how to connect without like talking down, and he can get some like really like grown up themes happening in there without getting too heavy handed or anything. It just works in the stories that he tells, and it's not, it doesn't feel preachy, and it doesn't feel overstated or anything. It's perfect when you look at it. I'm sure he's probably just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know his process, so I shouldn't speak on that. The thing that sucks about working on stuff like that, on the animation and the book stuff, is that, it's not like while I'm working on it, it's nothing that I can share. It's nothing I can talk about. So it's just kind of like, especially that first year on Turtles was just like trying to get stuff on social media was just tough, because I couldn't do any of that stuff. And that's basically all I was doing, is just Turtles. So it's like I can't talk about it. I can't post about it. I can't do anything. And so I feel like it cost me a lot of, momentum, that I haven't been able to just pick up since then, especially when it comes to social media. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how he does it. He's great. Like I can't do that stuff. I can't write for children. Like this stuff is probably, for a little bit of an older, you know, maybe teens and adults, but yeah, I mean, it would suck because you gotta, if you want to keep your job, you gotta not like it's tough. I mean, they get pretty protective about that stuff. Especially like, big corporations. They got the lawyers that can just easily like hunt you down for that stuff, you know. I mean, I've been around people who have leaked stuff and it's not good. It's never on three different jobs actually. Three different jobs. One of them I think was a spoiler too. And yeah, some people were pretty upset about that. And all cases were people just wanting to share their stuff, but one person, it was at one studio, like I'm not, again, I wouldn't get into specifics, but at one studio, it was like the next day or the first day, first or second day, and they already started leaking stuff, and I was like, oh fuck, like nope, you know. So yeah, kind of just go to work, you do it, and then once it's out though, it's cool because then you can just talk all about it. You share it on social media, share images. Usually, it depends on who you're working for, but most places will allow you, especially if it's already on screen, then you can kind of be like, okay, well, here's the drawing I did for this, or here's the painting I did for that, or whatever. Um, I mean, you need to be able to share that stuff, especially if you're looking for work. You want it to be part of your portfolio, but again, you know, but sometimes this stuff is a little meditative too, like this coloring. That's why I don't know. I'm gonna try to. I haven't been able to get up that early again because I've been sleeping like crap. But um, if I can get up early enough and do it before work stream, I'd like to do that. I like to do more drawing, like this under drawing here, and then maybe in the evenings as a way to kind of de-escalate from the work day. Just kind of do some colors and just kind of breeze through and just kind of take a little chill, you know. And so I'm gonna try to keep the schedule up. I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off. I will. I'll figure out a way. If I miss some, I miss some. Um, but I'm gonna at least try to keep it running for a while. Now that I've kind of figured out what I want to do that isn't going to get me like as much as I love doing the DJ stuff and it's a lot of fun. I really don't want to get into trouble with DMCA stuff and if they figure out a way where we can just somehow cheaply license music, I would totally go for that. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna switch it up here. I'm gonna go with this, I think. Nah, I don't think I like that. This is what I want. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's like everything else, it's got its ups and downs. And I felt like I missed out on a whole lot, like not being able to, either it's because, for several reasons. Again, like I was saying before, either it's because I can't share it and it's other under NDA, or I don't have finished stuff because I'm exhausted from the workday, and so I can't sit there and guarantee that I'm gonna, work on something like a bigger project anymore. Especially now, like, I kind of burnt out in the last few years, so that's another reason I want to kind of go a little slow. Um, But doing something that's a little bit more, I think, just me, whether it's for something or not. Like whether I make money or not, I don't care. Like even my books that I'm doing right now, like I got a sketchbook up right now on my Shopify, and I just put it up there earlier, and it's a digital PDF. It's the last two sketchbooks that I did, and it's just a PDF, and it's like, I don't have to worry about, going through printers, distribution, sales, kind of counting inventory, sitting on overstock, none of that stuff. It's like somebody wants to buy it, they go to the store, $6, they download it, they can read it on any device, they can read it on their laptop, they can read it on, or there's not really much reading, it's a sketchbook. I'll show it again. Let me, I don't know, I hate when it does that. Here we go. So this is the store that I set up earlier. And so this is a PDF, and it's just sketches. Old sketches, two old sketches. Yeah, I mean, plus it's also like a more surefire way, like before jumping the gun. Like I don't know a lot of people, but I've seen people just get stocks and stocks of stuff they like pre-order, sizes for shirts, they books, and they never really like tested out if like people would actually like it or buy it. Let me see if I can find a copy of this really quick. I don't remember where I put it though. I think it's one out here. Let me see. Uh-oh, not there. I think it's here. Yeah. So here, if you want to take a look at what it'll look like on my like computer, you know, it's got a new introduction to this stuff. I put this together earlier this year, and right now I'm not really like promoting anything. Everything is just kind of like a soft opening, silent kind of thing, just to kind of get myself in the habit of doing this kind of stuff. But these are some old sketches, and they're two out of print sketchbooks, two old sketchbooks, right? And there's just a bunch of artwork in it. Um, and then when I do some of the comic stuff, when I don't know, like I'm not under any schedule right now, but it's going to be at least especially if it's for myself, uh it's just going to go direct to PDF, and then eventually, like, you know whenever later, if things are good, then I'll actually like work on here's the first, or one of the first shirts, just go and print on demand, and I should get some test stuff for myself. I'll probably order some just to make sure that it all works properly. So I'm just new to the whole shop experience. Um, I'm going slow. I'm gonna make these into stickers. I could put this on a t-shirt, you know, put that on. I'd rather do something a little bit more of a fun pose than just a generic I'm just sitting here kind of deal. Um, oh shoot, no, you want to do this instead. And then at this point, man, I wonder if one of my neighbors is making pozole, because I just keep smelling it for some reason. I haven't had it in forever either. Damn. Maybe I'm just missing pozole. I should find a place that has some. Or just get the canned stuff. Same with menudo. I haven't had menudo in forever. And I know like they do it here sometimes, but I keep forgetting. It took me forever just to find tamales around here. Oh shoot. What? Oh no. Why is it? Okay. Huh. Oh crap. That's because I worked on the wrong layer, isn't it? See, that's what I'm talking about. This is why I leave layers, is because okay, I need to go way back. Which ones are the best tamales you ever had? I'm curious. Oh goodness. Oh dang it. All right. I fucked up. It happens. So this is basically what I do when shit like that happens. I just basically go back, and on this layer I can just clean it all up right there. And then go back to doing a proper ink. Crap. All right. And oh shit, yeah. Dude, there's some great places. Like we used to go to Pilsen, and then sometimes like Blue Island. I mean, we used to go to Alsip a lot, but mostly to the swap meet, the Swaparama. But when I was a kid, we would definitely like go to Pilsen or uh Blue Island to get tamales. And yeah, they're delicious. They're awesome. I don't know if you've ever encountered Claudio out and about. He's the tamale guy that hits up all the bars after, at night. And oh my god, six for, yeah. See, the thing is, like, tamales out here would be like six for $13 or something. It'd be expensive. Del Taco has some decent tamales though. Like they have actual tamales, not those cheap like Tom Tom joints that I'm not a fan of. What kind do you get? Do you get like chicken, cheese, pork? And I used to wait at the bar for Claudio to show up with his cooler and get some chicken. And I would either like the things that you would do when you're at the bar and Claudio shows up is like, either you buying it for your friends, or if they're buying something, you just have something for when you go home. You eat a few there and then you have some either later or the next day. Yeah. I don't know. I like them all. But the cheese are good too. Like, you can't sleep on the cheese. I want to go back to, I think that was it. Let's see. But I like the chicken ones too, because the chicken had like the green sauce on it. And the pork had the red sauce. And uh the cheese would have a pepper in it too. That was delicious. God, now I want to. Well, I got Mexican. I ordered Mexican food earlier, so I got tacos and arroz con pollo in the fridge. So I'm always down with that. Oh, funny. I don't know if I've ever. I don't know if I've been there. I haven't been. Man, when was the last time I was in Hammond? 16 years ago, maybe? Something like that. I've been here for 12. Um, I don't think I've been to Hammond since maybe like 2006, maybe 2007. No, that's not true because I had some friends that live in like Maryville, Cherville, and when I was living in the city, sometimes I'd go drive down there. So that was about same like 2006, 2007. Last time I was in like Lansing though was for my grandpa's funeral, like in 2014. Yeah, dude, shit, like time just went by so quick. Can't deal with it. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know you grew up in Florida. That's awesome. It used to be warm, right? I mean, I love the weather over here. I'm not. I mean, it's cold right now, kind of. Well, it's raining. It's been raining all week, and then it's like in the 50s, but it's still like it's not Chicago. Yeah, you get ocean. I just like the thing is like for me, it's like I love like I'll choose the desert over like the humidity, like the tropical stuff. Like I just can't deal with the humidity, you know. Unless maybe I was like on some actual like island, but if it's like day-to-day shit, like if I'm relaxing, I could deal with humidity. But if I gotta like work every day and that shit, or like go to work every day and that shit, I can't do it. I can't hang. I'm just gonna start there. I'm just doing colors or blocks. But I don't know. It'd be nice if like I could actually finish something on stream, but we'll get there. I'm working my way up. Um, yeah, it's just nice not to deal with snow or like, yeah, because I mean, even like Chicago. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. This is totally fine. I mean, this is just I've been working all day, so I'm kind of just like also just kind of dragging a little bit. This is more just to kind of space out too. Like I enjoy the conversation, so I am not mad in the least. And there's no rush on this stuff. But it'd just be nice for like anybody to see it. So it's just like, oh, you know, like you could see like an actual finished piece. Um, but I'll get there. I'm slow. That's the other thing too. I've become really slow. So I'm just trying to pick up the pace. Oh, awesome. Thank you. That's awesome. So you're like the first sale. Thank you so much. And I should get like I don't know. I need to get like more emotes and like little sound bites and stuff to play. It's a work in progress. I've been trying like little by little for years, and I'll get, at least part way through, and then I just like I get distracted or whatever. So I'm kind of hoping if I can just do like chunks, you know, somewhat consistently, if not every day, then you know, something where people can kind of check back, you know. And I'm gonna try to keep it to those times, like 7:30 to 9, whether it's AM or PM. I guess it'll depend on the day. And maybe I can start setting up schedules as well. And see, like right now, sometimes I'm like, oh, she can't be like purple. And I'm like, why can't she be purple? Like this isn't for anything, right? Like this isn't my assignment. Have you sold online before, Melanie? Like I know you were doing stuff. Like you were doing did you have like an Etsy shop or something? I remember. I don't know. I haven't been on social media in a while. I kind of checked out of social media like last year, so I post every now and again, but not as much. And I mean, it's kind of be the same continuously. I'm just gonna um actually I forgot I posted something. Oh yeah, I did. Cool. Getting a little bit of engagement. Okay, so on Etsy. Yeah, so I started the Shopify. I've actually just again because like I don't have any physical goods to sell. Excuse me. I don't have any physical goods, and it seemed like Etsy and some of these shops are more for like actual like pieces rather than either digital or print on demand stuff. Uh, so I'm just starting to like, I was just messing around with it, and then it's like, oh, you can connect it. I can connect it to, I have it connected to my website. I haven't gone through everything. I still had to I kind of got like, um, actually, I got some stuff I got to catch up on, really. So I can't get too carried away with it just yet. But little by little, I'm gonna start integrating the stuff and just, once I have enough stuff, I think up on there and then up on the Patreon and on Twitch and everything, then I'll start kind of pushing it a little bit more. And you know, we'll see where it goes. And then anything that I have the rights to, so whether it's Gabby or whether it's just stuff like this, just illustrations or just maybe even like personal just comics here and there, I'm gonna do that here so I can at least get so I don't just completely disappear into like a studio project for. Oh yeah, I mean, is it pretty like is it I mean, it's kind of like what I'm doing right now, right? Where you just kind of turn your brain off a little bit sometimes and just kind of do a repetitive, obviously like the design and the overall project has a lot of thought and stuff that goes into it, but when you're actually just doing it, it's like painting too. Painting is very cathartic. I just kind of sit there. I haven't done it in forever and I need to do it more because it's just very very calming, once I actually start painting. Same with like this coloring stuff. It's just like, okay, it's just, since this isn't for anything, it's kind of just fun to just kind of let loose and yeah. So you're not so you don't have the shop anymore? Excuse me, sir. Did you come here. Where you at? Try to get him on screen. Come here, Bubble. Come here, bud. Look at you destroyed that ball. It won't bounce anymore. It's got no air in it. Come here. Can I see it? Can I get it? I can't throw it if I can't get it. Come on, Bubble. Hi, Stinky. Hi, baby boy. You wanna come up, Stinky? You wanna come up here? No? Wait, really quick. This is Herman's ball now. It is scalped. Where? Oh, look at that. Where's? No? You just want to lay on your back? You can't see Spanky right now, but he's just doing one of these. His back. He's in his little donut. But yeah, even like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm thinking too. It's just like this stuff. I mean, I have a Society 6 page that I started a while ago, but I kind of want something that I could do a little bit. Like again, like I could sell those PDFs on it, and I could do that on Shopify, and I don't think I could do that on Society 6. So I can just upload it and sell it, and it's pretty simple, and I don't have to print anything. Um, Sorry, I'm just kind of like, yeah, yeah. I mean, even though it's not like the print on demand stuff, it's like obviously, you're not gonna get as much of a margin if you know, as if you buy in bulk and have a printer do it and ship it and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't want to mess with fulfillment. I just want to do this stuff, So if I got to take less of a cut on that type of stuff, and it's got to be print on demand, that's fine. Like I don't mind. I don't mind that, you know. And then if it ever comes to a point where, yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't want to deal with shipping. You know, if they can fulfill it, then I'm cool with it. Like they can sit there, they'll send out the t-shirts, I don't have to store anything, I don't have to ship anything. And then, once, if anything just comes of it or whatever, then yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna print up some shirts or whatever to sell at a show. But I'm not getting that far ahead. I'm actually just trying to stay as just low key. Let me see. What can we do here? Nope. This is what designing is. There's a lot of just nope. Like hours and hours of just nope. Hmm. And then, this is usually the point. If I'm just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. The other thing I can do here is I can just start laying down a shadow. But that way I'm not just kind of getting too like fonts and color choices are sometimes a pain. And coloring is nice. Like once you kind of have everything picked out and you kind of know, then you can just kind of turn off and do it. But when you're sitting there having to like, okay, what's the color scheme here? It's a lot of trial and error usually. It depends on what it is, I guess. But like this stuff, I don't know. I'm not thinking about it. Oh yeah, I don't know how to do that. There's a company that did some really cool Dogman ones, like Dogman plushes that they have. I mean, it looks like just like the character, and they're called Merrymakers. It's pretty awesome. Oh, okay, stay there. Yeah, so maybe I'll do Shadow. Where's this kid? Okay, he's up there. Okay, what's this roof? Oh, okay, that's her. I gotta rename stuff. So that's gonna be a stripe. It's gonna be stripes. This is gonna be. Let's see. Um, I'm still a little sniffly from last week. Plus, I don't know. I think I kind of developed some allergies after I moved to California. There's a lot more like plant life and stuff here that I don't think I encountered in Chicago. Let's go to this for now. Wait, here we go. Just want to see what I had. Nope, nope, wrong layer again. Damn, I almost fucked that up. Actually, I should duplicate. Mm, cool. Oh crap. Gotta reselect it. Yeah, so I haven't been back to Chicago in like 4 years, so I can't wait. Like maybe I'll try to get out there this spring or something if I can swing it. It's usually like something to do with work that kind of gets in the way. Um, Either I don't have a job or I'm busy. Well, this year's been pretty good. This year's pretty consistent. So, but at the same time, like I've been pretty burnt out, so I'm trying to take advantage of as much of Oh, don't tell me. Oh, I did it again. You gotta be kidding me. I'll do this in a second. I'll fix it in a second. Let's just do this. Yeah. And actually, you have to get back on some. There's some drawings I owe people too from a while back. I promise. That's why I don't really do commissions right now. It, just been trying to find the time to get them done. Sometimes it's just been rough. Um, but I might maybe eventually, like if I can work out some kind of if I can work out some kind of you know, something that's not gonna eat me up too much, then I might, open up commissions again. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Whatever. All right, let's do this again on the correct layer, please. Thank you. Oh, I can use this brush now too. So it's not as flat. Trying to kind of get away from being too like I want the design to have like a nice like punch to it, but it doesn't have to be like super clean, you know, super thick outlines and stuff. I'm gonna go into the shadow. We're just gonna start with something like this, and then I'm just doing shadows right now because I'm kind of stuck. Like I don't know what I want to do right now with that, so I'm just gonna do this. So when I get to that point, be kind of in there already. I mean, the nice thing about this not being for animation is I could do kind of wonky stuff or shaded stuff a little better because I'm also trying to break out of the habit of using the same brushes all the time. Habits of convenience. All right. Well, I can change the color, so I'll change the color when I get to that. Let's go a little lighter. There we go. Let's see. And call it quits in 7 minutes. Well, I mean, at least I kind of got somewhere with this stuff. At least I got through coloring, right? Or some coloring. So it's like, okay, yeah, you can kind of see how it goes from being something like this over to something like this. And even this, I'm trying to play with different. I don't know if this is. Oh yeah. Oh no, no, it's flat. Okay, so I can't go into those. That's not from a different file. Um, even with this dude too. Yeah, my attention span has taken a major hit over the past few years, which I usually have like multiple. I might put this on a shirt, maybe. I don't know. I'm not like this is like a lot of this stuff is older artwork that I'm just kind of repurposing to you know, uh just to promote or put on a shirt or something, get some merch. Cause I got a lot of drawings that just like they'd be kind of fun to do with, and again, print on demand. If you don't like it, don't buy it, and it won't be printed. So I don't have to go through like create something that just like I can't get rid of. One of it's not the last time I went to Comic Con. It was in 2007, so I was still in Chicago, and there were so many people there. I felt like kind of jumped the gun, and so like there'd be people that were just throwing out like boxes of like cards and flyers and promos and all kinds of shit so that way they wouldn't have to fly back with it. They were anticipating selling better and it'd be cheaper to just trash it and take the loss than it would to just ship it back or fly with it, or they'd have to ship it back probably. I doubt they're gonna fly with it. But you know what I mean? It's like this kind of I don't know, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. It felt weird and I kind of like kind of made me a little like question my own stuff more. Um, it's like, I don't want to jump the gun, you know? I don't want to just sit there and start, have stuff that nobody wants and I spent like thousands of dollars to make it, all this stress involved and that stuff. Oh, thanks. rampant. I'll do something with him. I mean, I got ideas for him. I already know what I want to do with him, but it's not it's not a priority at the moment. So, um, you know, but I figured if I could just save it for these streams at least, then it's something. And then if I can just put it on a t-shirt, then fuck it, why not? What's the matter, Herman? Let's see if I want to go this route with his shading yet. Okay. I'm gonna tweak it. I'm trying to get better at just putting things down and then just going back later and just cleaning it up instead of just trying to clean it up on the spot or trying to do it right the first time. I'm not doing like an after stream today like I did yesterday. I'm pretty tired. And I got a bunch of stuff I need to do too, unfortunately. But I don't know if I can do this at 7 a.m. tomorrow, I will. I know I've been saying that for like the last few days, so I'm probably just gonna keep saying it until I actually do it or just give up on it. Like try to get up that early. I used to get up at 5:30 in the morning for like over a decade. And then, like probably around the COVID time, then working from home, I just kind of, and then just being unemployed too, I just kind of got a weird sleep schedule to where I was like up all night and then I would sleep during the day. And then now I kind of have a, oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a sticker. I'll send you a sticker if I make one. Because that would be a pretty easy one to do. Um, but yeah, thanks for buying the shirt. That's awesome. I'm excited now. I'm like, oh yeah. What's the matter, Herman? Hang on for 1 second again. What's the matter, bud? Dude, it's destroyed. Oh, you're down there? Yeah. We're crying. What you got? Okay. This is the ball status now. Look at. Look at. It's done. He can't even catch it anymore. It just blinked out. You know. So I think what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna do these as well and then just arrange them and just make something like this. And um yeah. See, like right here, like I'm already gonna change the line because of that shadow. It's gonna change the color of that outline. So I want to go a little darker with that. I think that works better. I'll tweak it. This is the thing about this stuff. It's like you can always just get there and just. I mean, that's also kind of a problem because you can tweak it until you just. That's kind of why I never finish it because I'm always tweaking and I'm never happy with it. So I'm like, I'll get to it later and then I forget. And years later, I'll start doing this stuff. You know, do it for the stream or the Instagram or whatever. All right, we got probably less than 2 minutes left. Let me see what I can get before I bump out. Keeping an eye on that clock. I'm gonna try to stick to this little 7:30 to 9 thing because it's a brand new thing for me. Maybe he's a little too cute. I don't know. That works. That works a little bit. I'll work into it. Yeah, I had some stuff with Sticker Mule too, but I don't know. They've been kind of acting a little weird, so I'm looking at other places where I can get some done. I did some Sticker Mule stickers like 6, 7 years ago. Yeah, I mean, we could do. I could do some like metallic almost, or some just kind of shimmering or whatever. But I'm gonna call it for the night. Hope you have a good night. Hope to see you here soon, maybe tomorrow. And good night. Love you.